All right, there you go. What? What you looking for? Was that like a paper or some shit? Oh, okay. Let's get it. Alright, yo, my boy about to roll up real quick. I'm gonna smoke this real quick, y'all. Keep the live going. But anyway, welcome back here to another video. Y'all already know what's going on. It's gonna be the Dolphins versus the Eagles, 15-minute quarter. I'm gonna score 100 on his head. He gonna score about 15 points. That's probably it. Even though he just beat me like 2 games and I lost both games, I ain't even beat him yet. But at the end of the day, this is the match where I score 100 on his head, and I'm about to run down the field. So you better be ready, bro. On me. I should have put Super Bowl so I could beat your ass for real. Super Bowl, Mike.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Get it.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Get it, we own it.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
I'm off.
Offside. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 69 yards. And the Dolphins go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. They'll look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative of 4 yards. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a terrific return.
That's the wrong way.
All the way back to the 30. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down, 18 yards to go. Play action, now it's Tua. That's into the hands of Waddle downfield. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. The Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Alright, I'm gonna score. I ain't worried about it. It's 15 minutes. I ain't tripping. Love when you get no goddamn lead on me like down. You know what I'm saying? Down. I'm good.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
All right, y'all, let's go Eagles.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, 1st quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Give me that.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, partners, the 1st quarter, too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. He's got Smith here. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Olamide Zaccheaus, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And this is back to an 8-point game.
What you say? Yeah. And I am a risk taker.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Alright, you definitely not getting no touchdown this time, bro. We on your shit.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
No, sir.
63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. His throw incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Xavier.
That is dumb, man.
Get it back here just past the 35. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That 2 is going to change things up. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's out to Hill. Right side complete.
Ooh, that was a good-ass play.
First down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a
Get it, boy.
forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts throw complete there to Smith.
Meow, meow, meow.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith.
Meow, meow, meow.
And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2.
Wow.
Elliott good on the extra point. This is now a 1-point game.
Give me them yards.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Give me the yards.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them.
That was a nice pass. All right, but I almost tackled you. Just loaded.
Certainly not at a premium here. Tua wants to throw it on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to pass. Tua. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. On 1st down, Tagovailoa completes it to the tight end, Smythe. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead.
How else would they use this ever? And then you hit the fence, bro. That's like a 500 fine. So pay it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by
Bro, why you ain't just going touchdown, bro? Come on,
set
bro.
up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
You intercept that shit.
And as a defender, if you go with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL.
Damn.
You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the 1st quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Now I got to catch back up again.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
All right, man.
Already at the line, the Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call. but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
This offense has converted in this spot twice already here in this first quarter. Now, can they convert again here on 4th down? They'll try it now with Swift. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 46.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On play action, here's Tua. Open man downfield is Hill. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
An
entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Now you got like 2 more touchdowns, right? That's it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing the best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's... And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. They'll set up
I pressed the wrong button again.
At the 49-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
He still called it.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Miami.
Hey, 21 10. All right, let's go.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall.
And now
Bro,
here's
I'm a fucking
interception.
god.
Brandon Jones picking it off. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. So a little tardy getting everyone.
Yeah, bro, I picked it off. You picked it off again.
Before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
22 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On 2nd down, Tua. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe, 29 yards. And the Dolphins
Yeah.
first half lead.
Alright, man. 39-14. I gotta get 21. Alright, let me lock in.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick
that's
away
why.
Sanders. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, Swift. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 66 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's good for the Eagles. First and 10.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know
hey, yo, shut your bitch ass up.
Recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Eagles 25-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard
God damn it. Let me go ahead and score.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now it's 2nd and 10.
63. Hey, let's go.
Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown in this first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
You taking it now.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
18.
The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Tua going to change the play. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's target the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
No.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling to his left. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
At the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, 27 yards. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And now here is another interception.
That's it, bullshit, bro.
Picking it off. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about
Dumbass. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
You don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
You put me up 2 more points, bro. I appreciate that. Now learn your lesson. Don't ever hit this other ball at the one again.
Set to go. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
That we don't punt.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Airing it out deep for Smith. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Let's go.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
But he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Great.
On 1st down, Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he completes it to Berrios. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Here's 3rd and 7. Tua, the final shot before half. On the move to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL.
Yeah.
It's on EA Sports.
Yeah. 47-37.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the 1st half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
2nd down, here's Hurts.
Why are you doing it like that?
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Eagles.
They go play action with Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goddard, 55 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes him so dangerous. Hard to bring those
27-44.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
All right, now what you got going on?
2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he's down right around midfield
Nowhere.
after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And now they're in the hurry-up. From midfield, here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
No. Wait. Oh!
They'll run right side with Mostert. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, it has been a passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
I'm proud to not be seeing that dude, bro.
Challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
He should have been guarding him.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown because they had him stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Swift again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Eagles are back within a score.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game. But
All right, 50 to 53.
Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly didn't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's complete, right around the 8. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's
why is he pushing on my player, bro?
Convert, and they turn it over. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 74 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Couldn't take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with, man.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked
I don't even know how the hell he
down.
wasn't even down.
Don't
And
just
they got
ask for
tripped your
him.
bitch ass.
Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll complete this one to Barrios.
Complete 2-0. Braxton Berrios. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46.
Now 2nd and 3.
I'm surprised we ain't even there almost near 100 yet.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
A gain of 14. And the Dolphin first down.
Once again, it's Mostert.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to take over
Give
here
me that
at their
bucket.
22-yard line.
Intercepted.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this one's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here's another interception.
And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
2 yards on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams.
Give me that.
As we get set for the 4th quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
There he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on first down. Officially a gain of 5. On second down, they'll run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back.
It's over with, bro. Over with, bro.
Gets a pick 6 TD. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions.
You say you got plenty of time, but I know you don't, bro.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On play action, here's Tua. And that'll fall incomplete. He was just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest. And my goodness, another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first step.
Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Hurts in the Eagles first and 10 at their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Swift. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They'll roll him out right. And my goodness, another interception.
How?
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
26 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Man, he messed up my interception, bro.
Throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
Gain of 15. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end.
You lucky.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. A give, running right, Achane. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd and 12. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's It's complete and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mostert.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
No touchdown for you, nigga. Fuck.
Looking to pass. Tua. And incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chick?
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Well, I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
That Tua is going to change things up.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25.
I ain't getting to 100, but I'm about to get to 80.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard
I'm about to get to 80.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend its...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott now to have the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a
hell.
It's intercepted.
He not making it. He fat as fuck. He not making it.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
14. First down, Dolphins.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And somewhat a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys.
That was a nice-ass
Yeah,
play.
it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Play action. Here's Hurts.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Rolling to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
That wasn't a touchdown.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
29-14. Then 18-23. 6-13. 6-34. That's just crazy. GG.